Hi, I'm Kate Berlant.
I'm Jacqueline Novak.
And this is Poog, an ongoing conversation about wellness between two obsessive friends.
Two untamable intellects.
This is our hobby.
This is our hell.
This is our naked desire for free products. This is Poog. Today's topics?
Loosely speaking.
Self-crank, jackrabbit, a sisterly conversation.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, you're going to have glasses on? I don't have glasses on.
Well, you know, we signed up for a podcast, okay, a long time ago. And suddenly it's all video all the time. And
I know.
Folks, you know what I mean? Okay, and then my rage in the mornings I have to be on video and going like, fuck that, I'm an artist.
Yeah, of course,
you know,
of course.
So
it's a video world.
Look what I found. My whoop, it's been missing.
It's been missing?
In a bag. It was in one of my, it's been missing. By the way, my father is in there now. He's in the whoop group, but he hasn't announced himself or anything. But he told me he was champion of the sleep or something.
Wow.
Like last week, he's like, I was the champion. And then it's incredible in there in the whoop group. And then, anyway, but hello, I just want to say hello.
Hi.
It's an honor to see you, my dear friend.
I have this new obsession, like medical obsession, that something's wrong with my left eye. And I had a dream. I was having a little eye pain, and then I had a dream that my left eye was like medically wrong, like fucked up, big, bulging, like popping out. And so now, of course, I'm
living with that. Well, last year you were afraid of something else, Lyme disease.
I remember since that's true. Actually, those are texts we should bring up.
Felt it in your bones.
Okay, so two things.
I know.
And I'm not going to talk about aliens this time because I actually need to move away from it because I watched so many alien videos this weekend.
Oh, really?
That I need to move away. But
interesting.
But here's one of the things that happened to me. So after I had fully accepted aliens, and I was like, yeah, like without fear, I've accepted.
Yeah.
But I had this like debilitating is too strong a word, but extreme fatigue. Like I felt tired. Remember, like in my bones.
It was one of them came for you?
Kind of. So I felt so tired. So there's a walk that I do all the time. And I mean,
you didn't bring, I would have gone down that path. The Lyme disease one, I was trying to cut off at the
well, I felt Lyme disease is like, I'm more afraid of Lyme disease than death. Yeah. And like, I felt there's this walk I do, whatever. I'm never like exhausted by it. And I got to the halfway point and I go, I have to fucking sit down. I sat on a park bench. I go, what the fuck is this? I felt exhaustion in my blood, in my bones.
Right.
And the previous week I had a little bit of pain right here in my head. And even to the point where I was like, is there a bite here or something? Like something. And then I was like, what if a tick burrowed in my scalp? And then now it's, something horrible. Yeah. And so then I felt so tired. And then I was like, what if it was an alien probe? And well, because no, but then I watched something. I watched a video of Goldie Hawn.
For it to happen,
I watched a clip of Goldie Hawn talking about when she was abducted by aliens. And she got like so exhausted.
Wait, I didn't know that happened to Goldie Hawn.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, something like,
although there
like abduction adjacent.
I would say.
I feel like actresses, aliens, if you're an actress, your chances of being abducted by an alien is much higher because you're open and you're like.
So you mean an actress even who's still a Tish?
Yeah. If you're doing the meditation. You're not talking about
celebrity calls them in.
No, not you have to be a celebrity. If they were smart, they'd go straight to
the celebs.
The celebs.
Although I think sometimes, it's that cliche of the Hollywood kook,
Yeah, totally.
Whereas, and sort of like Hollywood
but if it's
spirituality being like bullshit or something, but they've
got the local sheriffs going. I saw it.
Oh yeah. But I do think it's just a separate theory, which is, I mean, maybe calling theories a bit much, but the old the Hollywoods and they get into the spiritual whatever, and it's like I think it's like to survive the public eye.
Yeah, you have to dig deep. You have to find something other than your personality and your public persona and your body. You have to locate the self elsewhere and fast, or you'll be burned up in the gaze of the public. Totally.
And so they go there, and the public pushed them there. Anyway,
I just was having the exhaustion, and I was like, of course, getting worried, and I texted you.
Yeah.
Because I was Googling in the park. I sat on the park bench. I was Googling.
And had you spent any time in the woods? No.
I had been in Ojai. I had gone on a hike.
Is that a tick central? Because I mean,
I think the
growing up for me,
ticks
it was
are an
always,
East Coast thing typically, but
like I actually grew up in a tick area.
I know. I think they exist, and I had a memory of
We used
being
to take ticks off all the time.
Oh, I had a memory of being on the East Coast with my best friend at the time, maybe 6 years old. She was like a little blonde girl, a little younger, a little smaller than me, and her carrying me through grass because I was so worried about the ticks.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Just remembered that. But
to be a nervous child.
I also sent you a photo of me. Never mind. Okay. But anyway, the point is I felt the exhaustion that night. I went out I had a great cheeseburger, french fries, and margarita meal at Lowboy in Echo Park.
Right.
Took a long walk home with my partner. Healed.
Yeah. Well, you also had unusually not eaten your breakfast.
No, I had eaten breakfast.
To acknowledge.
No, I had eaten breakfast.
You told me you hadn't. You said, I swear
I hadn't.
it's not that.
Oh.
And I go,
by the way,
really?
You're right. And that is unusual for me because I'm always breakfast.
And then I go, and let me guess, when did you have dinner last night? 6? Okay, silence. Because,
totally.
it was, you wanted to, something and you needed to be in a medical spiral.
That's so funny.
Okay, so silence, then she doesn't get back to you.
This is because I really do always eat breakfast. This morning was so fast out the door. I reached for a Koya Elite. Koya has yet to send a single bottle to my home.
They've never sent, despite the constant advertising.
32 grams of protein. Not too bad.
I mean, you're not protein deficient. You bought the lie.
Anyway, the point is, I was not abducted, but countdown. I think we should do major hag group screenings of Disclosure Day when it comes out. Going to see Disclosure Day in groups.
And I go, wait, what? So what is that?
It's the new Spielberg.
Oh, right, but fiction. I mean, you know what I mean?
Maybe. No. Emily Blunt, Best Actress. Academy Award
for this,
just generally.
Oh
yeah,
but she's in this. Is what
she's in
saying.
this.
Yeah,
but I'm really excited for it, and I want to go see it with you. I already looked up. I want to see it Man's Chinese or like IMAX. Right. I want to go big.
Now, but here's a really important question: was it? And I feel like Spielberg doesn't do this, so it wasn't created for IMAX.
Oh, very good question.
So, like, it's just blasting it and dragging corners of the screen that was meant to be viewed as a rectangle before you, dragging them around into huge distortion.
That's funny. Maybe it's a Man's Chinese. I think Man's Chinese would be the most fun. Ooh.
What?
I'm just getting excited about my drink. Yeah, dinner.
Okay,
I was thinking
dinner?
Musso.
Yeah, don't worry.
So here's what we do. Here's what we do. Are you ready?
Musso.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Martini Musso?
No, listen to this. Disclosure Day.
Yeah.
Man's Chinese. Early.
Then walk.
And I'll bring a high noon in my purse.
Yeah. Then walk to. And I'll bring
to Musso to discuss
Austin River Riders.
Yeah, exactly. We go to Musso to unpack and unwind.
We'll be unpacking.
And I know, and I have the order down at Musso. I know exactly the things to get.
You mean that you like there? I mean, I used to go to Musso weekly when I lived. When Chris and I lived in Hollywood.
It's so cool.
We'd walk over. It rocked.
Anyway, we're gonna go.
Those chairs.
I really can't wait.
So important to the.
Did I tell you briefly about the experience I had? Are you aware of Happier Grocery in New York? It's like the Erewhon of New York.
I've heard that something has come in as the Erewhon of New York.
So listen to this. So I was walking. I went on foot. I had to pee when I got there, and I was like, fuck. And I asked, do you have a bathroom? They go, we don't have a bathroom. I was like, my feet hurt. I was in my Jimmy Choo heels. I'd walked 25 minutes there.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Not a boot, but yeah. Because I was like, where am I? Yeah. Oh, I want a snack. But like dinner was not too far. So like, I just want a little snack to tide me over.
Yeah, not ruin
my dinner.
The ecstasy of arriving hungry.
Exactly. So I get there, I have to pee. I'm having a lot of fun looking around, going downstairs.
So what's it like, by the way? It's huge really on the podcast to break the story.
I know.
Of Happier.
So Happier. So it's also
interesting. Let's talk about the name for 19 minutes afterwards.
I keep wanting to say Happier.
All right.
I keep wanting to say Happier Grocer. Happier Grocery. It's the name is tough.
Grocery.
It doesn't. Right. Happier Grocery. It doesn't.
Right, Happier Grocer would be a thing, right?
Yeah, Happy Grocery.
Also, there's something with Happier, the comparative, like it being a comparative, happiest, right? Happy. It's like, And happier kind of sounds like a different word. It doesn't sound like the adverb that it
doesn't
is.
sound like
it sounds like happier or something.
Yeah.
Like you're
happier grocery. I don't know. But I went in, I was immediately
lose a syllable or lose your business now.
Yeah. I was into it. I got a deodorant, which I've been enjoying. I'm forgetting the brand name. Fuck. I'll figure it out for Product Corner.
Yeah.
My favorite, maybe natural deodorant I've ever used. And I was talking to some woman down there. She goes, "This is the one." Obviously it was $25. No,
I believe in that.
It wasn't probiotic.
You strip it, then what it's gonna, no, you want the healthy classic.
Interesting. Well, I got that. Talking to someone about supplements, an L-theanine, GABA to relax.
Tincture?
Like a gel. Sublingual. I bought
Love
that.
sublingual.
I was like, ooh, and I had a basket and I go, I want to shop and I can't because I have to pee so bad. I'm in pain. I'm looking at, they had Rose Delights, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they have
Shout out, not ours,
Poog
but they had Rose Delights. I'm looking at some things on the wall and I hear a voice saying, "What does Cape Berlant need?" I turn around, it's a hag. And he works at Happier Grocery.
I thought you meant.
Oh, no, I heard a voice. No.
Okay.
No, I heard a man.
And you were going to go, I thought it was going to be, I heard a voice.
What's Cape Berlant need? Yeah.
To pee.
Yeah.
And I'm going to figure out a way. Now, hold on. A hag grocer?
Yeah. He works at Happier Grocery.
What does Cape Berlant need?
Shout out. I want to say his name is John, but I could be wrong. But the point is,
Did you go?
I got very excited and I said, "You're not going to believe this, but I have to pee so badly that it's a disruption to my ability to shop freely."
He goes, "It's the one thing I can't offer."
He brings me to the employee bathroom.
Right. I mean, he'd have to.
Can you imagine? I go, it was like,
the marketing's unbelievable.
It was such a highlight.
The Cape Berlant bathroom.
He leads me down.
Novak water fountain.
He leads me down to the bathroom. I pee. I'm free to shop. And you know what I got in the thing that I heard was fantastic there? The chicken tenders, which I do the chicken tenders at Erewhon. The chicken tenders at Happier Grocery were unbelievable. And I was moaning and I couldn't fucking believe it actually. And that's really it.
You'll save the specific tincture for Product Corner.
I will save those for Product Corner. And then I want to do a quick other manic episode I had.
So let me just stay with this before you move on to your other manic story. Because that just will trigger a million other things.
Yep.
So let's
stay.
just
I understand.
All
okay.
right. So let me just think about this for a second.
The employee bathroom, by the way. And the employee bathroom.
The intimacy in there?
So the most, I would say, and I was with you, one of the most high-end, all this talk of, the champagne room, the secret lounge. The ultimate, to me, luxury experience is the employee bathroom at an establishment when you're not supposed to be there. We went to the employee bathroom inside the Indiana Jones ride at Disneyland, sweetheart.
Oh my God.
And that was the crazy experience.
Okay, because I was picturing something and I couldn't remember why.
We went under, we're there in the lockers. That's the real access point. It's like the dingy, just like a normal bathroom.
Yeah.
The non-customer experience, the actual getting in there.
The overhead lighting.
The exposed rolls, the exposed soaps.
Well, I always find brands inside of another setting a surprise, okay? So like if you go into I don't know, like I don't know what it would be. Like, I guess this isn't a great example, but it'd be like if you went into a Target bathroom and in there they have toilet paper that they don't sell at Target. It's just like
Kimberly Clark or whatever.
No. I mean like, ow. I mean like, what am I trying to say? Like, okay, fine. Indiana Jones bathroom at Disneyland, right?
Yeah.
You go in and it's like soft soap, right?
Yeah.
It's like you almost expect there to be like branded
Disney
trickle
soap?
Down Disney soap or something.
Yeah.
It's like, did someone just pick that up this morning? Like,
right.
When a thing is that huge, I expect there to be almost like that every single Disney thing has the same like soap in it because they have a deal with soft soap.
Yeah.
Not like this feeling like
choice, like a note, consumer choice.
Like a Post-it note, like someone ran out and got something for that particular office. That's the shock to me. Okay. Any franchise, right? If you like somehow went into like the bathroom at Subway and they had whatever the fuck soap in there, it's the franchise feeling of like, how like franchises are really interesting to me because it's like a local business. Yeah. But they're a Dunkin' Donuts, but they're a local business. Like someone said, we're going to do a Dunkin' here. Yeah. And we're going to pay, right, to be able to sell Dunkin' products. But we're just Tony and Lou from down the street. Yeah. And like we run it how we run it. That's a very interesting dynamic. Like I've been in Dunkin' Donuts. Like I went to one Dunkin' Donuts that was unbelievable. It was a local coffee shop, right? I mean, it was a Dunkin', but the treatment that you saw, the people coming in, it was fucking local.
I know that happens,
and it was an amazing thing to be seen. The tension between the franchise, the corporate, and the local element, because every franchise is like every Subway is like someone going, I'm going to open a Subway. You and me could open a Subway sandwich shop.
We should.
You look gorgeous as always. Stunned by your beauty.
I have another customer. So as you know, really interesting luxury experience at 9 Orchard, the hotel in New York City.
Right. You sent me a thing. You go, this is a good hotel.
I go, this is a very good hotel. Yeah. It's a very fancy hotel. It's a very, very nice hotel. So I was like, oof. And I got a text that I assume every guest gets that says, because there's a beautiful bar attached to the hotel called the Swan Room. And it said like between 4 and 5, come down and like enjoy a cocktail with owner. I want to get it right.
This is where it's you're going. Was it just me? Was it the what is Kate Berlant?
I knew it wasn't just me. I knew it wasn't just me. But
by the way, I went to check out that place and I sat in their lobby.
Okay, yeah, it's
I know
beautiful.
The lobby. Yeah.
Well, the lobby's quite small, but it's the Swan Room is the bar
to the right.
Yeah. So, okay, listen. Welcome to 9 Orchard. Our general manager, Matt Moore, is hosting drinks tonight between 5 and 6 in the Swan Room, just off the hotel lobby. Please join us. So I get that. I have plans, right? But I go, I need to swing by.
Because you want to make a connection with Matt Moore.
I want to make a connection with Matt Moore.
Make sure you can walk in
I go above and beyond.
Rate.
I Google Matt Moore.
Of course.
So I have his face locked.
Smart.
And,
good girl.
And a friend of mine was already staying at the hotel. And we were going to get dinner. So she was like, I'm going to go to the Swan Room and meet a friend. So I go in. He's just kind of standing there. And I go, Matt? And he was like, yeah. And I go, Kate, loving the hotel, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And this made me, I said, it reminds me of my favorite hotel in Paris.
Oh, wow.
Chateau Voltaire. He goes, wow, we're friends with the owners.
Really?
And we've actually always talked about doing something together. And
are you serious?
This is where they stay. And yeah. And I go,
makes sense.
Yeah, well, I noticed that there was an aesthetic conversation happening between the two hotels.
Yeah.
And then
sisterly conversation.
And I go, well, it's fantastic. And then this is the most obnoxious. I go, normally I'm a Bowery girl, but Matt, you're pulling me.
No, because if you can find a way to name the competitor disparagingly yet believably.
Well, no,
because you're going, it's not what I'm saying is,
no, I know.
By calling it out, there's something powerful about I like the Bowery. Of course I do.
Bowery's a home to me.
Right. Bowery's a home to me, but Matt.
What you've done here.
Matt,
and to be clear, I was put up by work, to be clear. So then I go, I'm joining a friend for a drink.
One day. But Kate hasn't said she was put up by work. To be clear,
does that mean she's paying out of pocket?
In a couple of years now, do a search of the transcripts. I'm pretty sure.
When did I do that recently? There was something where I went anyway. But the point is, I go, I'm joining a friend for a drink, and Matt's so gracious. He goes, well, your round's on me.
There we go, baby.
And I go, well, I wondered if that's what was in that text. Please join us for a drink. I go, well,
actually,
what do you think? Do you think that implies a round on the house?
Actually, kind of do. Yeah,
right,
absolutely,
right,
100%. Which I really don't.
It's an hour.
Sorry, Matt, but I really don't like when the thing that's free gets played off in the moment like it's a special treat.
Oh,
and you knew you were getting. It happened to me at I always forget the Italian restaurant. What's his name? Italian restaurant. The guy with the great Italian restaurants.
El Buco?
Yeah, I think so. There's the one on the west side in New York, West Side Highway.
East Village. Oh, I don't know. West Side Highway. I don't know.
It's not El Buco. I really thought it was. Whatever. I can never remember which one it was. Big Italian restaurant. Maybe Batali or whatever.
Oh,
that guy?
Okay. Mario Batali?
Yeah. What are his restaurants called?
I don't think,
maybe it's not Batali. I don't know. But it was a nice restaurant.
Okay.
You know the story. Go in, whole thing, nut allergy.
Yeah.
The guy just stands there. The career waiter, made such a fucking big deal about how seriously they take it.
Yeah.
And then out comes this palate cleanser.
Oh,
and,
no.
It's a fucking pistachio, little ice creamy thing.
Yeah.
Boom, instant allergy. Guy just stands there denying it, going, can't be. Let me go check. Fine. Meanwhile, busboy runs to CVS. King. Guess who gets the freaking $60 tip? Okay.
Of course.
Now you're going 200. It was several years ago, folks.
No.
Okay.
60 is high. That is a very healthy
just like
tip.
in the hand of the busboy who
of course.
handled shit.
Wait. So the career, the fancy guy wouldn't acknowledge?
He was, and finally
panicked.
goes back and goes, okay, actually, the palate cleanser, this week does have a pistachio, a tiny bit or whatever.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Okay. So that was disgusting. And then, are you ready? Comes around and says, hey, just because of, the trouble and everything, we wanted to give you this little round of, petty fours or whatever. Okay.
And that has nuts too?
No, but probably. Okay. They had already been promised earlier. Ooh. And we saw them going around to literally everyone. And they were trying to pass it off like that was a special.
Meal should have been free.
Well, exactly.
Probably.
Exactly.
Oh, I actually had I sent back something, really? Jacqueline. Listen to this.
You had the courage?
So my gracias madre.
Yeah.
I just realized it was Mother's Day. Mother's Day.
That's beautiful, Kate. With your mother?
Oh, by the way, with my mother and my partner.
Okay.
And listen to this. So ahead of time, I reserved my special table by the fireplace. I go, hi, we get the round table.
Our table.
Well, it's our table. Until
they poisoned it.
So, and I go back and forth with the restaurant. Yes, we'll hold it because I don't hold tables normally. I get there.
Most people probably don't want it.
There are people already there, but they're finishing up. They're on dessert. Yeah. The point, this is not part of the story. The point is that we were too hungry. I go, it's fine. We'll just go to another table. It's totally fine. Here's what happens. Great server. The ceviche dish that I love, which is the hearts of palm, vegan avocado thing, arrives. I've had it several times. Yeah. When it was at this range, I go, something's wrong. Because normally there's little gem, like as it was being lowered.
Oh.
It was being lowered. Here, I knew it was wrong.
Yeah.
So, because normally there's big, poetic little gems to scoop. Yeah. None of them were more than this high. One of them was bent, broken. No. There were maybe 3 of them. And I go, that's weird. And then I look in. It's not the portion is usually pretty substantial. Yeah. It was, I would say, almost half that size. And
fit the little gems.
The spoon it landed, and I went, I'm not kidding, like 2 to 3 bites had been taken out of it. Meaning it was like destroyed, like it's usually like a mound. Yeah. It was destroyed. And I went, and I genuinely thought, it looked like so shitty. I genuinely thought there had been an accident and somebody had cleared it from another table and put it down on ours.
Disgusting.
That's how bad it looked. And, everyone's like, oh, it's probably fine. And I was like, something's not right. And by the way, I had 1 milligram of THC and I go, someone ate my food. But the point is, and I said to I go,
I never do that.
No,
okay.
Okay, you can imagine. But I was like, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Because this is unacceptable. This is not acceptable. No, but also just because I knew the dish. And I said, I go,
something's not right.
I've gotten this a lot of times. Does this look to you like a little off? And he goes, it does look smaller than normal. I go, yeah. And the leaves, sweetie. And I said, it kind of almost looks like somebody got into it. And he said, oh, I'm sure. No, like, and I go, looks like 2 to 3 bites have been taken out of it, sweetheart. And he was like, totally, I'll get you a freshie. And then I literally I go, sorry, this is me on 1 milligram of THC, literally telling him I'm high. Yeah.
Right.
And we actually had a great back and forth. It was fabulous. Anyway, he goes, somebody else, a woman from the front returns. And I feel in her, I'm like, does she hate me? Is there something? Because it kind of like, is this to your liking? Kind of like, is this to your liking?
Has come out for you.
Yeah. And by the way, and I was like, great. The little gem was still an issue. The little gem was still an issue.
If they're out. Leaves were small, they're
out of little gem for the night. So because some of the little gems were, and when it's the heart, when it's the heart with a couple, white, down to the white. So it was a little of that, and I go, well, you can't scoop with that. I go, they're having trouble. It's fine. The meal was great, excellent, delicious.
How about just say, we're out of the little gem. Would you be down to be served with some of our fresh, delicious chips?
Great, exactly.
Own up, folks.
Own up. They were a little crowded. They were out of a couple items. Didn't bother me. My mom wanted plantains. They didn't have them.
Wow.
But my mom during the meal, and I know I've said this on the podcast, my wonderful mother, but she can't help it. I would say 9 out of every 10 meals I have with her, but it might be 10 out of 10. Yeah. She makes a comment on how fast I'm eating.
Right.
Or it's more that she
obviously still believes that the comments can change you on some level. And if I don't stop this.
For her, so here's the thing for her. It's actually more about, and this I respect, she wants to luxuriate in the meal. I relate to this. She feels her rushing through. Like and I also, when they start clearing the plates too soon.
Hell.
And by the way, and this is really rude, and this is happening. I'm sorry, my mother is she's halfway through her meal. I'm of course done. My partner's done. they clear our plates so my mother's left alone with hers. I actually said, keep mine. I go, I'm still working.
Yeah, even if it's naked.
My mother's not eating alone on Mother's Day.
No.
It's really rude.
No, and no one wants to, no food, whatever.
It destroys the atmosphere. Anyway, so, but she without fail, and the way she says it is, well, I'm starting to slow down. She goes, well, I'm slowing down.
Of course.
And I go, well, I'm not.
Yeah, of course.
And I even last night felt a little, and I go, we eat fast, so we will not be shamed for eating fast.
Yeah.
And then Naomi really laughed because I was like, Jacqueline has an amazing, or Jacqueline's thing that she says about eating fast is, that's how I like to do it. And we were dying.
I like what
because it's true.
Send to my belly what the chef prepared.
That's what I like to do.
Oh, right. I like to eat too.
I like to eat fast.
Yeah.
I like to eat fast. I don't want to. It's not like that's how I like it.
Yeah. It'd be like if you liked to jackhammer. Okay?
Yeah, exactly.
And it was like, slow it down and enjoy it. I am enjoying it. I'm getting more thrusts.
Exactly.
Is hysterical.
It's like, they're like.
As a term. Or is it jackrabbit?
I think it's both.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Jackrabbit.
No, that's how I like it.
Shortcock. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
This time it's like a little jackrabbit.
Yeah.
Who's like, I'm bringing you the jackhammer. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's a little jackrabbit who utilizes the language of the jackhammer tool.
Yeah.
Not knowing that he himself is the primary example. Yeah. I'm not just your average jackrabbit. I'm a jackhammer jackrabbit.
That's. Wait, do you know that? Wait, I was once an early date with my lover, and we were in London, and there were on the walls of this pub, there were, you know how it's like antlers, you know, like on the things, and they had these little ones, like kind of weird ones, and I went, oh, is that jackalope? And I was like, I think those are jackalope lanterns. That's a mythical creature that's not real.
Okay, I had a moment because you know, reindeer are real.
Crazily enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. You go, what are those jackalopes?
I go, no, I was like,
what is a jackalope?
I think it's a mythical rabbit. Let me look. I'll just take a second.
Is it a rabbit that moves like a cantaloupe?
Jackalope is a mythical creature from North American folklore described as a jackrabbit with antelope-like horns. Known for being elusive. Wait, so are they real?
No, fake mounts. It said mythical.
It said mythical. Oh, it'd be so cool if they were real. Look, a jackalope chart.
Identification, different kinds.
Oh my God, they're fabulous. I must have something going on and
to be bouncing along.
There's something
with
I must
horns.
have.
See, I didn't know that that's what a jackalope even was. I think when I heard jackalope,
I relate a lot to this.
I
relate a lot to this.
Of course, so do I. As a woman in comedy, okay, to be a small rabbit with horns. I mean, you look exactly like that. Can the camera see that? Look, find one on there that's me first.
Okay.
Wait, let me see the chart
Wait,
first.
no, I have yours.
But don't tell me what it is.
Okay, let me try. Let me pick yours.
And then let me look and see if I can guess which one you think I am.
I think you are, it's actually a little hard.
Spiritual. I mean,
I'm down to 2.
All right.
But I have which one I think is you.
Okay, hold on.
Okay. My gender is jackalope, bitch.
Exactly. Okay. And you didn't let the names influence, right?
No, I didn't even look at the names. It was a pure visual for me.
And almost, did you catch it from afar?
Do you want to know I want to know which one you relate to, which one you think I picked for you. Yeah.
I mean, is it
I don't have tattoos. That's the one I chose for you.
Okay. I knew it. And I also, guess what? The answer was the same.
Yeah.
For both of the questions you had for me, folks.
I stand by mine.
And it's as simple as it is. It's a greater jackalope.
Yeah. And look how dirty my screen is. And mine is mine.
It looks exactly like me.
And don't you think mine is mine? That's the me one. I didn't even look at the others really.
Yeah, let me look at the others now. Let me play the game again.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay, wait. I mean, it's interesting because the one that we locked in on for you, it's in some ways it's not
too demure.
No, it's a little like it landed as you, okay? Like, and in this one sense. But there's another sense in which it's like not. It's like, you can play this game and get into a few different spots.
Pick another one. If you were looking at it fresh, imagine that we hadn't already pre-decided.
Where's Kate? Kate?
I can't believe my name's Kate. Do you ever have that where you abstract your name?
Sure do.
Like, Kate? Okay, let me see.
And by the way, I checked against the original, but I discarded the original kind of anyway. I really just go, if right now I was going, this is different. This is less like, which are you? And more like, right now you tell me Kate is inside one of those. Where is she? I have to choose which one's my friend to take away.
Is it that one?
Wait. Pull it back. Let me see. Wait, let me check. I won't know until
because it's between two.
Let me see.
It's between that one. I was gonna say I'm this one or I'm that one.
Okay, so I had actually ultimately landed on a different one.
Was it this one, the curl?
No.
Long?
The curl was the
No,
curl.
that's not. Okay, which one?
It's shocking.
The long one?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
I was like, where's my friend?
Really? Let me see again.
Like a little nervous, like, like not, but like a real, just like you're in there, like, oh,
Mountain
shit, Kate's in
jackalope.
there.
Oh, this is fabulous. I'm saving it.
Which jackalope are you? We got to figure out who made that.
Jackalopes are
jackalope chart coming. It's fun. Every once in a while, I like to play. My mother, I've talked about this on the episode on Poog, but me and my mother can play this game. Like, we once played it in a group with other people, and it was like, you think of a person that everyone in the group knows, okay? Sometimes a celebrity or not, I forget, or if just people know, whatever. And then you start going, if they were a soap, what soap would they be?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
and you answer.
That's fun.
Me and my mother would get it in.
Well, I told you.
In two.
Did I say on
Town of
air, my
People.
mom confirmed I was born on a Thursday?
No, you told it to me live, I think.
And I knew Thursday was my
right,
day.
because you are Thursday.
Yeah.
That's exactly. Oh, and then we were joking about me, like
know
like
what
the
day you're
vanity
born?
of thinking I was a Sunday or something.
Do you know what day?
I vaguely have a Tuesday sense, but I have to check with my mother.
Check. What day was I born? Send.
As you know, here on the pod, we are obsessed with our health and how to better understand our bodies.
I've been paying a lot more attention to, how my body recovers after a workout, because recovery fuels the next workout. Am I right? What surprised me is that how much of how you feel during training, it starts in the blood with biomarkers that a lot of people don't even think about. Things like magnesium, your iron, hormone levels, markers that often affect how you feel in each workout.
And, we all notice shifts in our energy and our mood throughout the month. And I've been very curious about how to better understand these shifts. And here's the thing, hormonal health is often overlooked in medicine. And these markers affect more than just your cycle. They can shape your energy, your mood, strength, how you're feeling every day. Estrogen, testosterone, fertility indicators, proteins that control your hormones. All of this is part of a much bigger picture. And that's why I love Function. 160 lab tests a year. And you can actually see where your hormones stand. You don't have to wait until something feels off to start asking those questions to your doctor.
It's about what's happening in the blood, and that's why the blood work calls to me. I want to know about the magnesium, the iron, the hormone levels. When those factors are dialed in, you get the results you're looking for. You're feeling good when you're working out. That's why I use Function. 160 plus lab tests a year. So I can see exactly what's going on, not guess at it. If something's working against my training, I want to know. That's what actually taking care of your performance looks like. I'm pretty excited to get my blood work and send it to Function. Let them work up a dense document, take me through it, and get into the details.
And it really feels like you're taking care of yourself because you are taking care of yourself. I use Function and you should too. Check your health the way I do. Over 160 lab tests a year for $365. Join at functionhealth.com/hags or use gift code HAGS25 for $25 credit toward your membership.
Electrolytes are key. Salt is life. Element is salt, but it's also delicious, addictively so. Lemonade, probably my favorite flavor. Watermelon, raspberry. I don't want to brag, but I was hungover today. And guess what? You can actually hear it in my voice, the gravel. I did a pink lemonade element. It was fabulous. Now they're doing Element Lemonade Iced Tea.
Lemonade Iced Tea delivers Element's science-backed electrolyte formulation. Plus, naturally occurring caffeine, 50 milligrams, L-theanine, and polyphenols for a powerful blend of antioxidants. What are we talking about? Well, it's a formula they've designed to support a healthy lifestyle without hammering those adrenals or just destroying sleep.
Unbelievable. caffeine being added to Element, I stopped in my tracks.
Kate, you realize that caffeine doesn't actually give you energy, right?
I love caffeine, but as you know, you got to be careful with the way you're ingesting caffeine.
No, it just blocks the receptors that make you feel tired. That's a painful truth, and one that, well, I guess Element is interested in helping us navigate.
The combination of the hydration with the electrolytes and Element with the caffeine stabilizes you, and it can fit into your day in an easy way versus your usual ways that you go about getting coffee or procuring caffeine.
Look, I drink Element because, well, it all started with all the sweating and noticing that I felt better when I had an electrolyte drink during a deep workout or a sauna session.
Isolated caffeine, the kind that's in a lot of energy drinks, hits harder and drops faster because there's just nothing there to smooth the curve. Tea, however, works differently. The caffeine comes bundled with L-theanine and polyphenols, and the way that it exists like that naturally in the world is the point. That's what gives you a noticeably steadier feeling. There's less of a spike and less of a drop.
Element Lemonade Iced Tea uses a full black tea extract. No, not isolated caffeine. Plus a meaningful dose of electrolytes free of sugar, artificial flavors, or other dodgy ingredients.
It's built on the same formula as Element's core drink mix, sodium, potassium, and magnesium at levels shown to support optimal hydration. Trusted by Stanford neuroscientists, functional nutritionists, and professional athletes across the NFL, NBA, NHL, and CrossFit.
Get a free 8-count sample pack of Element's most popular drink mix flavors with any purchase of element.com/Poog.
Find your favorite flavor or share with a friend. And they have a no questions asked refund policy.
Try Element and see how you feel. If for any reason you're not satisfied, well, Element's customer service team will take care of you.
I want to know a little more because Erewhon is a big part of the show. New York is where we are half the time / core home, and for me, whatever. You're telling me, like, this is a place and a space to really break it down before I've ever been, okay?
Happier?
To get your full experience of the place.
Yeah.
And then when I go, I can reply.
Prepared foods. There's a branding.
What's like Erewhon and what's not like Erewhon in it?
Okay.
How's the lighting?
They're different.
Just overhead hell? Classic? Where is it in New York City?
Like Canal,
Right.
Lower Manhattan.
Okay. That's exactly where I pictured it. Did it take over the old Dean and DeLuca?
Look at my face.
How dare I?
That's how I feel that Dean DeLuca's gone.
Wait, is it
on
gone?
Spring. Of course, in Soho.
Right.
Yeah. Which signals the end
decline.
of
The end of New
civilization.
York?
The end of civilization.
I mean, Dean and DeLuca, it was sort of like,
Look how angry I am.
it was kind of a joke in the sense of, the prices and the whole thing. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, it was like,
Oh, no, it was a reference point. Felicity worked at Dean and DeLuca.
I had my wallet stolen at Dean and DeLuca.
Really?
Okay. It was the Dean and DeLuca.
I need a Dean and
At
DeLuca
Georgetown.
shirt now. I need a
at
hat.
Georgetown. Okay. Well, it'll be Poog-ified. It'll be Dean and DeLuca stolen, it'll
I
be the
could
arc with the
actually
word Poog
cry.
for Dean and DeLuca. I don't think you're hearing me. My wallet was stolen. And then they ran down the street. Okay.
But you were in the
Spending.
store.
In Georgetown, they had a Dean and DeLuca.
Oh.
Okay, when I was in college. I know.
Whoa, I'm waking up from a fantasy. I thought Dean and DeLuca was just New York.
The brand. Okay. And
I want to know.
and then you mean you don't believe?
No, I believe you.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I want to know where other Dean and
Waiting in
DeLucas
line
were.
with a tote, my tote bag, wallet, and I guess was it my wallet physically stolen or was it a phone situation? No, it was a wallet. I think it was a true wallet. And they ran out. I think they spent a bunch at Victoria's Secret. They went to a bunch of stores immediately. One of those got the goods.
Have fun. 'Cause
And
you
canceled.
can just
Yeah.
report that.
Yeah.
I did that
you
once.
got it. You mean with your own card?
I found a card. I tell you this. This is a really bad story. No, listen. I'll tell you exactly what happened. I was in a New York City cab. I was 21 years old, probably drunk. Okay. I found a card in the back of a cab and it was a business card. That's what I noticed. It wasn't a name. It was like something Inc. And I go, "We're having fun, sweetie."
Right.
I went to
On
a
the company?
bodega. I bought tampons. I bought Duvet beer, you know, like the Belgian fancy big bottles. I bought packs of cigarettes.
No, what a freak.
I bought packs of Marlboro Reds, beer. Yeah.
I wonder what the business was.
I don't know. And I go, they'll report this. No individual is going to have to incur these fees.
And then what'd you do with the card?
I think I just like threw it away or something.
You know the like thing about like you find a license, you can drop it in a
and it'll find its way home.
Any post.
That's amazing.
I don't know if that's true, but it's so appealing.
It's amazing that letters. I sent 2 letters recently.
Yeah,
they arrived. Their destination.
I can't believe that shit. Like how the fuck?
A piece of paper like this?
The manpower.
And me writing, a piece of paper this thin.
Yeah.
Sorting by the human hand.
Used to send letters
and others
to and from France.
I found the postcards. I recently
the postcards.
My friend found a postcard that I sent him when I was in Paris when I was like 18 years old. And what's so cute is I'm like, I'm at Versailles. It's beautiful. I just found this is where I'm like, God, we just are the same forever. And I go, I just saw that there's been a lawsuit filed against Pinkberry because of the chemicals in Pinkberry.
Are too addictive?
In my postcard from Paris.
I can't believe that news made it to Paris. I'm surprised it made. Do you remember Pinkberry? The other that it was like such a big deal in Los Angeles that people just accepted that they were going to get a $60 parking ticket in order to get the Pinkberry.
Oh, I kind of remember that.
They drive, just stop, like park wherever the fuck.
Well, a boy I had a crush on when I was 16 worked at the original Pinkberry.
Oh,
and that's Hollywood,
same one
baby.
That worked at American Rag.
Different one, but same community.
And then what's the other one? Well, there was also in what's the one in New York City? It was very ice crystal-y.
Tasty Delight?
Yes. Remember when they went?
The Sex and the City popularized.
Right.
Charlotte gets Pinkberry
New York.
Charlotte gets Tasty Delight every night.
And and the crunchies and the but there was something. There's something went
Tasty
down.
Delight's
with it.
just gone, right?
I think so. Something about it.
Because it was like too toxic or something?
Because it was, I think, because it's Tasty D, light, Lite.
Lite.
Which is so, you have to laugh. Like, because that's like what? Like 90s or something, right? Like, and you, Lite.
I'm laughing. I have to tell you something. Yeah.
But it's like,
I know.
Is it the 1960s?
Rite Aid, R-I-T-E.
Right?
Rite Aid, R-I-T-E. I remember my teacher, like the 4th grade, she's like, they should call it Wrong Aid. And she was a lesbian. I later realized
she was against it.
It was just very, she's like, it should be called Wrong Aid. I was like, something about you. Yeah. But, so Froyo, and there's writings about this. The Froyo craze in New York City right now is
current?
Really.
It's back?
Oh, Jacqueline. So I went to dinner with a friend.
You remember like back in the day.
No.
Because the market exploded.
Jacqueline, if we wanted to get rich fast, listen to this.
Okay, I'm listening.
My friend and I, after dinner, we had a disappointing meal, which is really hard.
Oh, saved by Froyo.
So listen to this. So we leave the dinner, and I've been talking up, you're going to love it, you're going to love it. It's fantastic. And I've had one of my favorite restaurants. I went there, dud meal.
In New York?
Yeah.
Wow. What point of the meal did you admit that it was a dud?
So I'd say the first dish dropped, and I went, this one's not great, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Second dish wasn't great. I go, hell. Waters are rising, the sea levels.
Yeah.
And I started and the whole meal was not good. And then guess what? Dessert was bad.
No.
We ordered dessert to save it.
Yeah. When you keep trying to save it.
Listen,
you send back the dessert. And you go, how about a port wine?
If I order a dessert.
Got anything else? Should we start over and do appetizers again?
I've never taken one bite of a dessert in my life.
And?
Meaning I always eat the whole thing. I literally take one bite and I go.
Clipped out. I've never taken a bite of dessert.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, So, and we both were able to acknowledge, like, fuck.
Imagine the first person said, a moment on the lips. Like,
a moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips.
Yeah. Imagine, like, someone coming up with that.
Yeah.
It's, like, so wild.
I know.
Those things. Then poison, a spell sent into the hearts of the nation.
A spell, exactly. Evil spell. So, we leave it, and we're laughing. We go, Froyo? Great.
Yeah.
So, we walk by. There's a Froyo place. I'm going to get the names mixed up, everyone. Whatever. It's like Soho area.
Better not
really long line.
No, okay. No, because like Chris and I are fundamentally obsessed with rice to riches.
Oh, of course. No,
it's an insane.
Yeah. Well, it's classically a drug front or something. But
it's an insane business. Go on.
First Froyo place, line is like half, like wrapped around. We go, well, that's fucking crazy. We're not doing that. We walk to a second location. Also a long line.
Of the same.
No,
Oh,
just
okay.
another brand.
So
Because I'm looking up different froyo
Yeah.
spots, and I have a friend in New York who loves froyo. She's like, here are my top spots. My friend goes, you know what? I'm gonna get us a car. Let's take a car to the froyo place.
best
It's maybe a
one?
10-minute drive. Take the car, get there, even longer.
No.
And I have this on video, and I will post it for subscribers. Long line. We're like laughing. We're like, this is fucking
it's
crazy.
time to get in line and stop looking
then
for a shorter line.
We go to another one, thinking,
now you've spent
and that
an
line's
hour.
not, we ended up spending in total 2 hours.
Did you ever get online?
So listen. We go to 2 more, and then we go, well, Pinkberry. I physically called a Pinkberry chain.
Yeah.
And the phone rings, the guy picks up, hello. I go, hi. It's just
What's the wait time?
By the way, it's 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of late for froyo places to be this. And this is why New York, the culture is, but it is incredible. But I go, hi, are you really crowded? And he goes, we're crazy packed.
Oh my God.
I go, thank you. And then we get back in the cab. We end up going back to the original place, and we get in line.
That's hysterical.
So, and by then, so we go, you know what? So I'm not kidding. We went to, I think, 5 other places.
So fun. Work up an
and
appetite.
then it was just fun because it was just, we were
what
screaming,
did
laughing.
you
So listen to this.
get?
So it ends in an amazing way. So we end up back at, I think it's Mimi's in Soho. Long line. And it's one of those things where you get at the end, you go, you're talking,
Was it a single
and then you
scene
look behind
in line?
and the line is so long.
Best.
And I go, look how long it goes. And then she was like, no, we were at the end. The line was that long. Like
Yes.
it really, so
The illusions.
behind us is a date. And it's like,
You guys are silent
young.
listening?
They're probably like 21.
My God.
Yeah. And it's like,
No.
she's in her like, and he's like, yeah, he's talking about like rare foods he's eaten. He's like, yeah, I eat snake tongue or whatever. he's like, I was like, and they're talking about
Was
it.
she loving it?
And she's like, and she's like, and he's like, I like to cook. If I have some guys over, he's like, and she's like, what do you cook when you have your friends over? He's like, probably something high protein.
No.
Yeah. I was like, amazed.
High protein.
Anyway, so we get through. By the way, whatever. It was like,
What did you
and
get?
I saw people walking by, and it's usually me kind of scoffing. Look at these fucking jackoffs.
With what?
In the line. Like when you walk by people waiting in a long line for something.
Oh yeah, of
as
course,
like-
of course,
like-
of course.
yeah.
Of course.
And I was like, so we're in the line. Then I start to panic because I look in. It's self-serve toppings. And I go, I can't have a topping.
Well, because they're mixing
It's too
them up.
disgusting. No, so it's a trough with 70,000 people every 5
Reaching.
minutes touching the spoons.
Yeah.
What do I
Well,
want?
my issue, Kate.
Panting, well,
panting over
cross-com
naked
for you.
So laugh and a half.
Barfing
Taking
into
the cashew. Okay, going
dragging it over. No, of course. But I'm like, spoons, I go, and then I'm going, you guys are crazy. Use the Pinkberry model. Have the people that are working there do it. It's going to be so much faster, more efficient, sanitary. I don't want to touch the spoon that everyone's goddamn uncle has been like.
I have a different
hot.
model. I
Imagine
think.
the spoon's warm because there's so many hands touching. So I
warm. I can't get warm for you.
So I said I can't have toppings, and that's okay. And also, it's self crank. I go, this is a fucking petri dish.
You didn't even bring this up. Self
I
crank.
didn't realize until I got closer to the window. Self crank.
So was it because wait, there was a business that
There's like 6 of them.
called like just
16 handles. Or
there was one that opened on the Upper West Side briefly that was like self handle crank.
Yeah.
And toppings.
There's
that,
a
like,
bunch
Chris
of
and I
the
briefly were like,
Yeah.
we're like hot for because like it opened
That's
up.
what
and we
people
were, like,
like, and then
losing
you
our
can
mind.
like weigh it yourself or whatever. I'm like,
So
all
I
right.
have a few different thoughts about that.
I don't like that. I want them to do it for me. I don't want everyone in there. I don't
think
want
there's
everyone
a third
in
way,
there.
a better way that I would
What?
design. Okay, now I don't have all the
Gayukaku.
answers yet. Wait, what?
Yeah. Gayukaku.
What's that?
It's like a chain.
Oh no, I know what
Yeah.
that is.
But I mean, it's like Korean barbecue.
I thought
It's
you were
like
saying
fun. There's no like, do you see what I'm saying?
Well, totally. No. So
Anyways.
first of all, I actually don't like having to choose a complete spectrum of an amount, right? So like more or less, more, right? I'd rather decide on a small, a medium, a large.
Yeah,
whatever,
right.
okay?
Exactly. Same.
An 8 ounce, a 10, whatever. That like, okay, yeah, that's what I want. Now the toppings question. I also don't love, well, there's a few issues. I don't love them doing the topping because first of all, a lot of times I'm watching the cross-contamination happen in their hands.
Yeah, of course.
Also, don't love fundamentally.
Sorry, I'm really remembering an amazing soft serve. Them a shout out after this.
I fundamentally don't appreciate a small plastic spoon, just like a spoon or any spoon. Okay. But
for sprinkles.
That's not gonna be enough.
Yeah.
Okay. So actually, the
When you
only
see
true
that,
way.
yeah.
I once was at a
Ladles.
Baskin Robbins, okay, and ordered this, got sprinkles, okay, and they a little like plastic spoon like you'd get.
No.
Okay, and then they go like that, and some hit and some fly off. Okay, so the only true way to do sprinkles, and yes, I know where we're headed, is cut. Okay, now what does that mean? Okay, what does that mean? You're getting excited, right? For cross contamination, it can't be in the group bin, and I know that's how they do it. They do it that way. I almost don't mind, like at a froyo truck, because they only have so few things. So it's like fresh ice cream has touched the thing.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if that means that a trough has to pour into a fresh bowl, fresh huge amount of sprinkles, okay, and then it's dipped, and then those are tossed in the trash. Those are tossed to the lions.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that. I don't know. There's a model here. There's a way it can be worked out. Then sterilized. Okay, they're reboiled. They're created. There could be a system. They can purify fucking water made of shit. They can do it. Okay. So it needs to be a full dunk and a full that texture when it is truly covered in sprinkles.
Oof, when it's the surface of the moon.
The chalky little sprinkles. Okay, what's the one you want to shout out?
Froyo.
And by the way, what flavor did you get?
Listen, I'm not done. So I'm preparing. I can't believe I've waited for 16 hours.
Yeah.
For a fucking petri dish. And then I'm really grossed out. I'm like I can't do it. No, but I go in, I grab a napkin, I grab a paper towel to hold the crank. Okay, I do
dignity is
I do a paper towel crank. I don't get any of the toppings because I'm just like, I can't do it. And I say to my friend, because she got the caps, I go, I'm gonna get the froyos on. They weigh them out. We leave, we walk out, we're like, ha 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 ha. Woman from the place comes running after me. You forgot your froyo with my froyo. I had left it. I had for 2 hours tried to get froyo. Went through the whole thing. Bought it. Thank you. And just walked out.
I've walked out.
That's pretty funny.
I've walked out before doing a big like we had a great walked out and then missed your sandwich. I've done it too.
Yeah. So it was like the whole
You're
thing.
Like, thank you. Bye bye. It's like the spectacle.
Yeah, I didn't even
transaction.
So the froyo
done.
was the last thing on my mind. So
what flavor did you get?
Oh, I think I got, because I like the Pinkberry. I got like tart, whatever their tart thing was, and then I think it was like a.
Well, you know what I had
or something
at the by the tar pits near Wilshire. New subway stop is open, by the way. Huge deal in the community. Anyway,
Jacqueline took the subway to the Moona show at the Shrine.
Fucking incredible. Take a subway to a concert. Fucking amazing. Spot some people. Go. They look like Moona fans. Maybe they know where we're headed. Yeah. Okay. So cozy. Concert goers on the subway.
Community.
Classic. So, by the way, I think it would make me weep. It was marathoner on one side, London Marathon. One side of the subway and then the other. Oh, right. Yeah. I did a screen recording because you were off Instagram. Anyway, so point is, what am I trying to say?
Froyo.
Oh, we just discovered vegan. It's called like No-Yo or something. Okay. Right there. He's been there the whole fucking time.
Near you?
Yeah. Vegan Froyo guy. He's like, it's all made of fruit. It's all made of fruit. Like
amazing.
Coconut is like what's making it creamy or something
nuts,
like that. Yeah. And we're like, oh my God, it was fucking delicious. You threw mango on top of it. Tiny little stand. So excited going, is this my new life? We walk over here and get this.
So fun.
But I would like to talk about, because you said if we want to be rich, imagine Poog-yo.
Poog-yo is you.
Yo,
I want to make sure.
No.
I don't know how to freaking
Frozen
spell
Poog.
it.
We go long name?
Frozen Poog. Poog-yo.
Nice.
Wait. I can't find the name, guys. It's Hokkaido.
It'll have to happen during.
It's Hokkaido in Echo Park. It's special milk that they bring in from, listen to me, Japan. Literally. I had this froyo there, blew everything away. And the freshest mochi, I've never had mochi like this in my life.
Blew everything away but your tongue in your lips.
You get mochi, 3 balls. They just give you 3 little balls. It's perfect mochi. Astonishing. Anyway, it was.
See, that's hard though. 3 little mochi, and then I go. These really put me in the mood to have a bag of mochi.
I know. I know.
It's the classic. I have to pee. Product corner though.
Okay.
Premium,
well,
see you
thank
over
you.
There. Anyway, thank you, free feeders.
And if you're a subscriber, then we'll see you at Product Corner. Love you.
Love you.
That was Poog. If you enjoyed Poog, please subscribe, rate, and review. If not, we will press charges.